Hello everyone, my name is Damien from DKBrickStudios, and today we are going over my plan for February. If you are wondering why I am not in my normal location, I will explain that later on in the video. Yep, I'll explain that later on in the video, but before we get started, let's let that intro roll and we will get started, shall we? Let's! We've got some big announcements here. Alrighty, so here we are, and here I am, my annex studio, aka my room. Yeah, I was just doing some studying, and where I normally would record. So, I don't want to be a pain in the butt, and plus I'm running a little bit behind. I should have this out already. I'm recording this today, and this needs to be out. So, college, man, college. It kind of woo with the brain. But I've got my notepad, as I always do. I wrote down what's happening down in February, plus a little bit after, because there's some things that you're gonna need to know. Things are gonna be changing up a bit, unexpectedly. But hey, we're gonna be doing that. So yeah. So first things first, Bumblebee. That is finishing up this next week. Dropkick's mock spotlight's already out. So yeah, you can look at that if you'd like. I would highly recommend watching the tutorial when that comes out. So yeah, I'll probably leave a card to the playlist if I remember. So yeah, we'll be starting Resistance next week as well. With I'm believing I'm starting with the Fireballs mock spotlight, and then we're gonna do all the aces in alphabetical order. So yeah. Speaking of the Resistance, here's the confirmed list. It's got the Fireball, and, well, as I say these, you'll be seeing the models, so get an idea of what they look like. We've got the Fireball, Blue Ace, Black Ace, Red Ace, Green Ace, and last but not least, Yellow Ace. So yeah, these were some very interesting models to have worked on. I am kind of glad with how these all came out. And if you are very curious what the heck this is, I am just going to take a quick second. This is a Praetorian Guard weapon I've made out of Connection. This is Megatron's weapon, fusion cannon from Age of Extinction. I am under my bed, which is a loft bed, and it is what I like to call the armory, because I have a bunch of Connect's weaponry hanging from the room. I should have mentioned this earlier on in the video, but I forgot to. So yeah, sorry if these just look a bit distracting. Let me know if you want to see something like this in the future. I'll be happy to do it. I wouldn't mind making tutorials of these because I can always use something like I can always use a tutorial for these because I'm gonna have to take them apart at some point when I move out. So yeah, but back to the stuff. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to make some changes with the whole how the models are going, and I'm gonna need to pull my calendar just to make sure I'm looking at it, making sure I'm getting this all correctly. So, yeah, okay. Today is the 30th, as y'all should know. Next week, the 4th of February, will be the day we have... Excuse me, my goodness. We have... Dropkicks is going to have a Dropkicks tutorial, and the last Bumblebee related video. The 6th of February will be the first Resistance-related video. And then from the 11th of February to the 18th of March, we are going to have all Resistance. Mock tutorials, at least. Yeah. So that's how that's going. So March is going to be going. It's going to be going into March. A little unexpected, but I have a plan. Okay? So, this is going to lead into Titanfall. So, the amount of models I have planned is 7. So, that's going to lead us from the 25th of March to 6, 7, 8 to the 6th of May. So, we will have a good time of Titan-related models on this channel. And you're probably wondering to yourself right now, what are the Titan-related models? What are the Titan models going to be? Well, I have the official list for you right now. We've got Ion, Scorch, North Star, Ronin, Tone, Legion, and Monarch. I believe these are all from Titanfall 2. I was looking on the wiki. So yeah, they're not, hey, they're related. They're at least from the franchise. So I did something. I did something right. I mean, I'm not really into the franchise, but this seems like an interesting franchise since I now I've upgraded my thing, so I can now play Bioshock whenever I want, which is a thing. I can play Bioshock whenever, which I now have the ability to, which we'll get into talking a bit about Bioshock really soon, because there is something we need to mention about that. Okay, so I'll be starting Halo soon. Halo, and like on the 13th of May. And from there, we will go for the allotted time up to June. To July. Before, like, the 24th of June is when we're going to end. And that's how I'm seeing it, at least. And then, the 1st of July, literally, the 1st of July is when the first Bioshock tutorial will be released. Oh, hey! Look at that. Oh, dang! Now, this is unplanned, by the way. I did not plan this in any way. The first ever Bioshock mock spotlight will be going up on the day DKBrickStudios was ever created. The day DKBrickStudios was created. The 26th of June. Gotta remember that day. But hey, y'all will be able to see that day. Y'all will be able to see that now. I'll be able to mention that. So hey, y'all mark your calendar or something. I don't know. But hey, that's awesome. I love that. Okay, with Halo, I'm trying to go for the notable ships. So I know the Pillar of Autumn is a ship that I should do, because I've asked a friend of mine who's a fan of Halo. And they said Pillar of Autumn. Not Autumn, Autumn. And my sister told me to do like the troop transport ship. So I'm like, okay. Now I want to ask you guys, what would you like me to? What are some notable ships I should do from Halo? Of course, I'm going to look up on YouTube as well because I don't know much about Halo. So, but this is what I love about this. I love being able to take requests because hell, this might be a franchise I don't know, and I might be like, oh, let's take a look at this, and it's like, oh, that's actually a pretty cool. Okay, I'll take that, and then I'll work on it, and they're like, okay, this is something, I'll work on this. And yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Bioshock. That one is going to be longer than expected, probably. And let me double check if there's anything after Bioshock. Just Star Trek. So Star Trek might be cut down a bit. This is why I like having the plan of the long run. I just want to make sure everything's going to plan, But yeah, I want to warn you guys of anything that might be happening already. Yes, changes are going to be happening. Because like I said, I have the game in my possession. Which may or may not be a good thing. In some cases. Just because I'm able to have the ability to play Bioshock, whatever, but it's like, okay, I want to play Bioshock really badly, but it's like, okay, whatever, fine. So, yeah. It's a thing. I mean, It's nice actually being able to play Bioshock, but yeah. The Bioshock list might expand because I might do the Elite Bouncer and the Elite Rosie. I'm probably gonna do all 4 iterations of the Big Daddy. The Rosie, the Bouncer, the Rosie, the Bouncer, the Lancer, and the Rumbler. I'm probably gonna do. I might do the Metro, the train car thing that we see in Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2. I'm probably gonna do a Bathysphere. Obviously, gotta do the City of Rapture. I'm gonna do a Big Sister. Is there anything else I'm gonna be doing? I don't know. That might be it right now. And that's all from Bioshock 1 and 2. Mind you all. There's still a possibility I go cam on like if somebody requests, oh, can you do something from Bioshock 3? I'll be like, fine, I'll do a Columbia, but obviously I might live stream that one because that might actually be a nice thing to do because I did Rapture. I might as well do Columbia the same way. Is there anything else that might come up Bioshock related that's going to be crazy that I know if I could just build? Oh yeah, might do Subject Delta and maybe Subject Sigma. And the only reason why I'm like Subject Delta is probably going to be and I'm only saying Subject Delta is probably going to be more likely than Sigma is because Subject Delta is the big man in 1 and 2, and I like Subject Delta. Subject Sigma, I mean, yeah, he's cool and all, but I don't want to have 2 different versions, have like 3 different versions of the Rosie model. I mean, of course, I'd mix them all up. I try to make them. I would see how they are, how that version is different than the other ones. But it's just like, okay, please, just not. No, please have a different iteration of these guys. So yeah, you can see how many is already there. In other news, DKBrickStudios is up. She's not running yet, but she's up. How big is that, folks? She's up. She's running. She's up. You can go subscribe to her right now if you'd like. I would highly recommend this and subscribe because you know what? It'll be worth it. First stream, the first set of content will be up not this week. Well, it'll be a bit because I have to record. I'm streaming this weekend, so it's probably gonna be Saturday. I'm thinking maybe at 6. Or at somewhere between 12 and 4, or at 6. And I haven't asked my one friend about joining it. I might just do it myself, and if I go from there, we'll just go from there. I'm trying to pull up Steam, because I forgot to pull this up earlier before I started. So I can tell you guys what are some of the other games I will be playing. Because we have a couple other... I was actually scouring the internet for that. So Adventure Quest 3D is one of the first games... is the very first game we're going to be playing. So, while I wait for Steam to finish doing what it's doing... I'm going to explain a bit how we're going to run things on the channel. How we're going to add new content onto the channel. Because I'm right now just going to be doing one game. And I feel like that's going to be a little easy for me so that way I don't have to be like, okay, I got to mass edit everything. No, it's like, okay, let's ease myself into this. So that way it's like, okay, the weekends have become a day where I sit down and record the tutorials. And during the weeks, I build the models. I just recently finished the Resistance models. Like, yesterday I finished them. And that was the Yellow Ace. Some of them were actually finished before yesterday, but some of them were actually just meaning to be worked on. So, I've been busy. Y'all might be thinking, oh, I'm making, no, I'm being serious. I'm just like, I was very busy working on these models. And these models were, and I had a plethora of time in my, oceanography class. Like, legit. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but, you know. Why isn't... Oh, shoot, I think I know why. But, you know. Because, well, I mean, my teacher just talks and talks and talks. She barely... I mean, I have a thing to help me with in college that I'm away, and it's like, okay, hey, here's a thing that you can use to write. You can be able to do that. That allows people like me who are disabled and have disabilities to be able to use things. And I'm like, okay, I'm able to record the lectures, but it's not like I'm not writing anything in the class. Like if she starts writing something on the board, I'm like, okay, write stuff on the board. And I think I'm gonna do good. I mean, it's not like, and plus it's not a very particularly interesting class. It's just a, oh, we're learning about the ocean floor. When I thought it was going to be much more, and I'm like, I've been duped. I've been severely duped. You know that Jake Paul meme where it's like, I've made a severe lapse in my judgment? Yeah, I feel like I've made a severe lapse in my judgment about that class. Come on, Steam, my god. Well, I will tell you this about gaming. Okay, for the channel, or the gaming channel. We will play Hytale when that comes out. I am signed up for the beta. So, Hytale will be played on that channel. I feel like, and when that game does come out, I feel like that game is definitely going to push us forward. Like, heavily. Now, that game is not one of the 4 games that are going to be started. One of the other 3 games. Because that thing is going to be a thing. God. Okay, there we go. Because okay. Alrighty, so, yeah. I feel like with this game, it's gonna send this channel into a bigger, like, it's just gonna give this channel growth. Like, we're just gonna go, and go. And I'm like, god damn, I hope we're going. Like, I hope we actually get growth on this channel. So, yeah, because, I mean, like, it'll be a new game, and people are probably it's probably gonna be popping off on the YouTubes. Of course, I could be making some severe lapse right now in my judgment on that, but it's like, why not? Why not take that risk? I mean, hell, Fortnite's probably one of the biggest games right now, and I could be playing Fortnite on this channel, but I don't want to play Fortnite. Fortnite just, it doesn't seem my thing. I don't like third person. Shooting a third person. Third person just, it doesn't seem fun to me. I've played Battlefront 2, EA's Battlefront 2 campaign mode. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. Just with the fact of Iden Versio, which I'm sure there's people who are out there who are fans of Iden Versio. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of her. But there's just something about her. It's like, okay, you could have told this story about anybody else. And we could have had and this could have been a more interesting story to me, at least. And this could have been a bit different story. And this story could have been different. It couldn't have been different. No. Throw Agent Callus in there. Could have been the same. That's how I feel. I mean, just take an Imperial Defector and give me a story. No, I don't want that. Give me a story about Inferno Squad. Hell, I'll take that. I'll take an entire story of Inferno Squad. That's what I would like. Make me want to like Iden Versio, because Iden was actually okay-ish in the beginning, and then it just was like, eh. Dell was probably one of the better things of the game because there was just something about him that made him seem more interesting. But then they killed him, and it was like, eh. So, oh, by the way, spoilers. But it's been out for a while, so I mean, hey, it's your fault you haven't played it. So you know. Well, I mean, if you don't want to play it, I'm not blaming you. I mean, it's an game. Uh, and what else happened? And oh yeah, the second campaign, Resurrection. It's blah. It's a blah thing. It could have been better. It could have been longer. But I mean, I mean, hey, I was expecting to see like be with they and Shriv on a mission on the mission that they were gonna be going on, but I don't know what that was. I would have loved to have done that. But apparently EA was like, oh no, we're stopping right after Aiden dies. Anyway, I'm rambling here, so okay. The other 3 games we're playing, they're all space-themed games. So, yeah, yeah, that's a thing, okay? So we've got Space Wars, Interstellar, Empires, which that game, I'm gonna see if I can get info about the game name for you guys. Oh no, wait. I want to see if I can get info on that, because I don't really remember much about this game. What's the name? I mean, I looked up the game. Hang on, wait. Just. I should have done this a lot earlier. I'll probably. I mean, you guys can look that up if you'd like. Got Star Conflict, which is a totally different game. But it's another one of those space games. And then we have Vega Conflict. So yeah, y'all's goal will be to tell me which of those 3 games you would like me to cut from the roster. I will cut it from the roster. We will move on with our regularly scheduled programming with Hightail, so that way Hightail can be going. And yeah, Hightail will go. Hightail will be going, and we'll have fun. I'm excited to get Hightail going, because Hightail just looks promising to me. And I can't wait to play it, because that game just looks fun. Don't get me started on that game. Like that game just, oh my god, my god, that game just looks fun. And yeah, I mean, again, I'll be, and like as I add each game, the reason why I said between 12 and 4 is because I'm thinking for when I do the big gaming, when I get all 4 games in, I could just stream from 12 to 4, and then have hopefully recorded before 12, and recorded any tutorials / mock spotlights I've needed to recorded before 12, and then uploaded them up to the channel, then edit and record on Saturday, and then be done. So yeah, Sunday's becoming a channel day, but it's actually going to be like, okay, I gotta record this, I gotta record that, but it's like, but after you record that, you get to stream, and you get to be with your friends, and you get to do this and that. So yeah, go check out the gaming channel, highly recommend it. I'll post, it's in the channel art, it'll be in all my tutorials, it'll be in my videos, the links, descriptions of every video I have, because I am that kind of guy. I'll be wanting to make sure that, and make sure you hit subscribe. I mean, yeah, it's already got 2 subscribers, but that's because I've subscribed to it twice, on my personal and this channel, because I want to make sure things go up, because YouTube, goddamn YouTube, they've gotten rid of the whole tweet notifications, so you won't know when those going up, so make sure you turn notifications on for that channel. If you use Twitter, I'm sorry, but YouTube, Twitter to get your information, you ain't gonna get much information. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I do want to mention one more thing about the gaming channel before I do go into my last thing I want to talk about. BioShock. I want to play that on the gaming channel. How? I have no clue, but I'm gonna figure that out. I've been hearing rumors of a BioShock 4 coming out at some point soon, in the near future. and by near future I mean like a year or two from now, my plan is, within that year or two, when that game comes out, play it on the channel. Give you guys that ability to sit there and watch me play BioShock, and when we are like leading up to the game's release, and to get that hype going, and then when we get to the game's release, I'll have the game in hand, walk home, then play that game that day, and just say hello everyone, and just start going. We'll be streaming it and then uploading it on the channel, probably the same fashion I'm doing. I don't know yet, but we'll see. We'll have to see. I might do a longer longer run for that, but we'll have to see, depending on how things go. But I mean, a year or two from now, I'm probably, depending on when that does come out, I probably would have graduated from the college I'm at right now, because I'm in a community college. So yeah. So yeah, the last two things: Spider-Verse and Bumblebee. Transformers Bumblebee. Let's talk about Bumblebee first, and then we'll get into Spider-Verse. Transformers Bumblebee. I saw that on New Year's Eve. Loved it. It was actually a pretty good movie. I had a lot of fun watching it. I thought they did a really good job with the movie. It felt like it was a Transformers movie, yet yet different at the same time. In a good way, though. They knocked it out of the park. I love what they did, and I'm happy to continue working on what I'm doing. Like, this channel is doing great. I mean, like, Bumblebee, and this is in regard with it, he's gotten 100 views. He got like 100 views within his first week, just because of Bumblebee. From what I'm just that, and that was great growth for the channel. The channel had 3 subscribers in one weekend, which was amazing. One of them was DKBrickStudios, but that's whatever right now. But yeah, I want to thank you all for subscribing who are new. Welcome to the channel. This is a regular set of content on the channel. I should have said that earlier, but whatever. So yeah, I hope we get more in the future. This is a big thing. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I might do G1 related Transformers, but I would love to hear if you guys would love to see that, because I have to cut out see how many of each just Autobahn and Decepticon I'm going to do. I am not doing combiners though, because I will preach that those things are crap on the back, and just how crazy, like, those things are a pain in the butt to do. Just getting them accurate. So yeah, Spider-Verse. God, what an awesome movie! Probably one of the best anime movies I've ever seen. I love what Sony Pictures have done with it. They did a great job with it. They have made it look like it was a moving comic book. Love it. I am so happy to have seen that movie. I think they did an excellent job, and I'm excited for the next one, if they actually do make it one, because that one, oh my god. That just looks so good. I just can't wait to see it. Like, I hope they actually make another one. And yeah, I mean, like, it was a fun movie. It had a lot of humor. I love Spider-Man Noir. He's like my favorite. He's one of my favorites. Like, I fell in love with him the first time I saw him in the trailer. A 1920s Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but that's my thing. I love the 1920s era. There's just something about it that's just so cool. You know, I've got some models of cars from the 1920s era. I can't really find the boxes right out of the corner of my eye. I don't really remember where the hell I put them, but they're probably somewhere on the one thing I'm looking at, which you can't see. But yeah, and I mean, they're 1920s era vehicles, which are really cool, and I have like and I'm gonna want to use that for a 1 mile train layout that I wanted to put up. So yeah, which is really cool, and I love that. Like, I love that. And Miles Morales, he was just a cool, like, the character was cool. I wasn't I'm not really much of a Miles fan before this movie, because it was just like, I feel like he was trying to be more of like a Spider-Man, like, copy. in the original, at least originally. But then it was like, okay, yeah, you look cool. You, my friend, are cool. And yeah. And before I do, I definitely do want to say, but there's one more thing I do want to say. For those of you who have made it to the end of this video, I'm gonna leave a link to. I'm gonna do this, but there is a thing my friend is doing. She is doing these like dorm door things, which can also work great for phone cases, phone display, phone backgrounds as well, which I think might be great for anybody who wants one. I have one. It looks great. I'll leave what you will need to do for that in the description down below, along with where you can buy one. And yeah, hopefully you guys actually bite that. So yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. This is hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you all in the next video. Well, before I say that, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out DKBrickStudios. Hit subscribe there. Subscribe while you're there as well, if you would, also kindly. And would you kindly check out my friend's novel, Rise? Link to that's in the description down below. That might be a running theme on the gaming channel. I don't know yet. I'm still working on some stuff for that. And yeah, also check out my socials. Link to those in the description down below. You're going to want to know when my first stream happens for that. Get ready to know about that. I gotta fix some things for that, but yeah. I still got a little preparing to do, but not a lot. And yeah. So yeah, this Damien. Oh, one more thing actually relating to the gaming channel. If you or somebody you know who's somebody who wants to help out with the logo, who wants to draw something up with the logo, free, hey, let me know. I'll be happy to take it. I mean, hey, it'll be a great. I'll sponsor. I'll make sure to make a link. I'll link your art down where people can check out their art in the description down below. So yeah, and in the videos. So yeah, let me know. I'd happy to have that. This is Damien from DKBrickStudios. I believe that's everything. So yeah. Oh yeah, comment on what models I can see in the future. God, there's gonna be so much stuff to say at the end of these things. My God. But yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. Please remember me, the force is the force of others. With you always. I'll see you all in the next video.
Well, together, chasing the dark from the night. Trust in your feelings and find a new hope. Take your best shot and let go.